Hey everyone, welcome to the next episode of What Do You Do with the City of Davis? My name is Jenny Tan, and I am here with Rachel Hartsough, who is our Arts and Culture Manager with the City of Davis. So Rachel, what do you do?
Good morning, Jenny. As Jenny said, I manage the city's Arts and Cultural Affairs program. So we have several different components to that. One is the oversight of our city's public arts inventory. And you can see we're sitting in front of one of our pieces, the Centennial Seal, here in the Hunt Boyer Plaza in downtown Davis. The second component is working with our city's community development projects and recommending pieces of artwork and artists. So an example most recently is we have a wonderful new mural going up with the Davis collection by regional artist Lily Theorens. We're really excited to be able to connect developers with local and regional artists to support our artist community and also to beautify these wonderful development projects. And we oversee the Veterans Memorial Theater. That's a really robust part of our program. We have lots of performing arts programs, lectures, city presentations, and things going on there year round. And finally, our Arts and Cultural Affairs program, which is a city grants program that supports emerging artists, festivals, celebrations, cultural community events, and lots of wonderful things happening in the community.
Yeah, so it's not just like art in terms of what people see. It's also like events, music, and all of that, theater.
Yeah.
So Rachel, what can you tell us about the Centennial Seal?
So the Centennial Seal is one of our newer pieces of artwork. It was designed by artist Susan Shelton, who is a local longtime artist in the Davis community. It was sculpted first out of clay and then cast in bronze in a local foundry, which is really exciting, and lifted in with a giant crane.
Wow.
The piece is commemorative for the city's centennial, which was in 2017. And Susan did tons of research looking into different components that made up the Davis history and also what we aspire to be as a community. So you can see around us also, we're sitting in a kind of plaza of sorts that was designed as a part of the installation. So one of the exciting things I get to do is work with community members to help put things like this together. In this case, Susan celebrated local historical events as well as the indigenous flora and fauna and the history of the space, not just from when the city was established, but for time memorial. So it goes back prior to the 100 years when the city was established, and celebrates also who and what was here before we came.
That's awesome. So we're going to go ahead to another art piece right now. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Thanks.
Hey everyone, so we're now at the bike needle. You can kind of see it behind us. Rachel, what can you tell us about the bike needle?
Well, this needle is made of recycled bicycles, as you guessed. And it was fabricated by two artists, Mark Grieve and Ilana Spector, who sourced used bicycles here and in their hometown of Petaluma to make it. It is based on the traditional classical obelisk shape that they saw on a trip to Rome and brought it back here to the Davis streets. It is one of the pieces featured in our public art map, which you can pick up copies of locally for free. And we encourage you to pick up one of these beauties, take it around. It'll share pieces of art on the UC Davis campus, around the city, in our city's parks, downtown, all around the whole city.
So how many art pieces are there, would you say, roundabout in the city of Davis?
Well, on our map, there are 172 pieces.
What? Wow.
And we printed this up a few years ago, so we have added at least 5 new pieces to the city's permanent collection since then. We update this all the time in our notes, and that we will be printing a new one soon, so you should have an updated copy around. The city owns about half of those pieces as part of our permanent collection. We also have pieces that are not considered part of the permanent collection, like vinyl covered utility boxes, sometimes temporary installations.
So if you have time this summer and you want to check out some of the art pieces, pick up the art map. There's 172 that you can choose from and take a tour of around Davis. So we are now going to go to one last place. It's probably one of the newest, right, in our collection. All right, we'll see you soon. Okay, so we are now at Fiat Lux in Sycamore Park. Rachel, what can you tell us about this art piece?
Well, this is our newest piece of art in the city's public collection. It was created by artist Nicole Beck, and it was designed in memory of our local resident Karim Abu Najim. It is made of dichroic glass. If you want to pan up at all, you can see the beautiful reflection. These are layers of glass that have multiple layers that reflect the light in different directions. So if you come here at any time of day, depending on how the light of the night, um, of the daytime or the nighttime impacts these, you'll see them change color and reflect beautiful colors on the ground around them. It is fabricated of steel and this beautiful glass. It's meant to be viewed in the round. And at the top of it, it features a portrait of Karim, who is one of the stars in the Phoenix constellation. It's in Sycamore Park, which is where we are right now. And it's one of the pieces that we have in our many parks around the city. Placing art in public parks is one of the ways that we hope people will enjoy visiting our many parks, which are all conveniently located along bike paths, pretty much, more or less. So we invite you to check this and other pieces out around the city using our handy dandy public art map.
Yeah. Come check it out. So, Rachel, how long have you worked for the city of Davis?
I've worked for the city for about 15 years.
Oh, wow. And what is one of your favorite things about Davis?
Well, I love biking. I love all the plants and I love the parks and I love being able to garden almost year round. I love the community here, and that's actually one of the most fun parts of my job is getting to work with so many local artists and organizations who really care about our community and are invested in making it a really nice place to live.
I definitely think that local touch, whether it's the artists or us, into our community and the fabric and engagement and all that stuff, it really makes Davis a special place to live.
Yep.
So if someone's interested in the program, how do they get in touch with you? Is there a website? Is there an email address? How do they do that?
We do have all those things. So the first thing I would say is to follow us on social media. At City of Davis Arts is our tag, and we post things on Instagram and Facebook. And we do have a city website. It's cityofdavis.org/arts. And that is a link that'll take you to many other resources that we provide. We also work closely and support Arts Alliance Davis, which is a really wonderful group of grassroots members in the community, artists, arts organizations, people who are invested in the arts and creative culture, working to just improve quality of life for Davis residents, make this a beautiful and enticing place to come visit, and making it a place that artists and the artist creative sector can make a living and support themselves being here. And those are all places, artsalliancedavis.org. You can check that out too.
Yep. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yep.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this interview with Rachel. Rachel, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jenny.
And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.